Drake has options. He can choose whether if he want to be a part of the Dennis side, or he can choose whether he want to be a part of the Sandra side. But however you put it, just understand Drake has options. Here is Drake at a Smack URL event, embracing the side that comes from Dennis, embracing being part of the hip hop culture. Always remember, Drake can pick a side whenever he wants to. And what you see now is that he's been picking the side of Sandra, his mother. He's no longer embracing the Dennis side. What we have here on display is the latest post from Drake via IG stories. And it reads, "If you want one mo, say Drizzy one mo. Then that's how that's gonna go." But I want y'all to see something. I want y'all to see the image that he uses. Remember, Drake have options. He can choose to go the Sandra side, or he can choose to go the Dennis side. Yesterday, we reacted to a video about how people would whitewash the black images that are all over the world and replace it with their own images. So lately, a couple weeks ago, you've been seeing people saying things like, why don't Drake do interviews with hip hop media? Why do he go to these streamers who don't know anything about hip hop and do interviews with them? People like academics, his top glazer. Why won't Drake go sit down with academics for an interview? Despite all the glazing that academics has been doing, he still haven't met Drake in person. The closest he have ever got to Drake was through a live. Why won't Drake sit down with anyone that's black hip hop media? And even though I don't look at Kai Cenat as black hip hop media, they have him listed as the #1 hip hop media. I don't know why, but just stick with me. Why won't Drake go sit down with Kai Cenat? Many celebrities come to Kai Cenat house and do a live stream with him. Why won't you sit down with Kai Cenat? Because Drake has changed his options. Remember, Drake have options. He can choose to be white when he wants to, and he could choose to be black when he wants to. Today, September the 23rd, and ever since the Not Like Us, Drake has been choosing to be white, ladies and gentlemen. And even though these people don't have a clue on what's going on in hip hop, Drake still chooses to sit down with these people. This is SQC, the same guy who said that lyrics don't matter. It's not about lyrics. He doesn't listen to music for the lyrics. He listens to music for the vibe only. Drake have options. He can be white when he want to, and he could be black when he want to. Hell, he can even be white and act black when he want to. As you can see, the stocking cap on his head. He's portraying himself to be Brother Tyrone on an Aiden Ross stream. He's no longer studying rap battles for a living. He turned his back on the Dennis side. He's no longer embracing the culture of hip hop anymore, y'all. So the question is, when Kendrick Lamar put a beating on that boy Drake, did it remind him of Dennis not walking him to the bus stop? Did it remind him of Dennis not being there to read him a bedtime story? Did it remind him of Dennis not being there to show him how to catch a football. When you look at the pictures with Dennis, Drake isn't smiling, y'all. Drake don't look happy at all when he's with Dennis. Did that whooping do something to restructure the mind of Drake to where as though that he don't even like black people anymore? Is that the case? When his dad came around, he didn't stay for long, and Drake thought he had a friend. But Dennis had to go. He had to go back to Memphis, y'all. So whenever Dennis came around, Drake really thought he had a friend until Dennis had to leave and go back to Memphis.
I'll be right back.
Dennis would come and stay for a while, have Sandra make him a plate. He would eat his food, go in the room with Sandra for a little while, and then he would disappear. And Drake never forgave him for that. And when Kendrick Lamar whooped him in that rap battle, it brought back all his childhood memories. Allow us to take a look at some literature from our brother Kendrick Lamar and his song Meet the Grams. And let's see where this hatred that Drake had for hip-hop stems from. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor.
Wow.
I think you should ask for more paper, and 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 more paper. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions. Psychopath intuition, the man that liked to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son is a sick man with sick thoughts. I think ninjas like him should die. We're going to leave it at that, y'all. So the part where he said he used Dennis to prove who he is a huge favor. The relationship between him and his dad, Dennis, is transactional. It's not real love there. And this is what he do to the Dennis side, which is the hip hop side, the musical side. It's all transactional. There's nothing genuine. He used Dennis to be in the videos, to bring out the Cadillacs. He used Dennis to show him how to be Brother Muhammad Akbar. And when he's done using Dennis, what'd he do? He goes back to his mother's side, and he used his mother's side. This is what we're seeing in his hip-hop career now, y'all. He's back on his Sandra side. You can see it in the pictures. Whenever Dennis come around now, he's angered. He's not smiling because he feels like Dennis left him behind. I always want y'all to remember, if you love hip-hop, if you love this culture, you know you don't have a choice. You know you've been raised and brought up into this. You know you can't just flip to another side. You know it don't work like that. Drake can go to any side he wants whenever he feels like it. He's been running his whole life. And what Kendrick Lamar did was hold up a mirror to his face, and it angered him. It made him feel the same feelings he felt when he was a child. The end.